Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 1 of Old But New, the series where I go ahead and take a look at cars that were released before the Cars 3 merchandise all came out on May 1st of 2017. So with that long intro, we have Rusty and Dusty from 2017 here to review. This was from early 2017, before May 1st. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, around this time was basically the end of the free download Cars Daredevil Garage app, yellow tab on the side of the packagings, because after Cars 3 they didn't put them on there anymore, and that's a good thing because, you know, apparently the app wasn't really as good as it was advertised to be, so a lot of people didn't really like it. I personally never played it because I don't have any Apple or iOS products to play it on. But let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging first. We have Disney Pixar Cars logo right up here. Two awesome animated images of Rusty and Dusty. Now I always get these two, their names mixed up, but the good thing is we have the packaging and the name tags to help us out. And also there's a little Easter egg thingy on Rusty that will help us distinguish the different characters. So yeah, this one's Rusty, this one's Dusty. These two were in the Rusty's Racing series. We can see the logo right up there. Here's a nice tent right behind them of the Rusty's tent. Also, we have the Vitamin tent poking out right back there. It appears that they are at the Los Angeles International Speedway, I'm guessing. Rusty's was number 11 out of 12, and Dusty was number 12 out of 12. These two are brothers, by the way. Down here we have the Mattel logo, ages 3+, right on the top. And now if we look at the back of the packaging, let's go ahead and take a look at it right here. Now I bought this for $6 at Burlington a couple years back. Yeah, so right here it says, after the Dinoco 400, Lightning McQueen meets and greets his excited Rusty's fans wanting to be just like him. Yeah, the fans were excited. McQueen wasn't that excited though. So right here it says scan car with app and unlock a digital version. As I said earlier, according to different people, the app didn't really work as it was supposed to. So like you would scan a car and then a different car that was totally irrelevant to the car that you were scanning would pop up, and then that's the one that you would have to use. But over here we have Jonathan Wrenchworks, Donna Pitts, Fred, and Mac. I don't have any of these guys. Now, I think this is the small version of Fred. I have the big version, not the small one. Let's see, it says collect all 12 in the Rusty's Racing series. See the complete collection at www.mattel.com/cars. Now, I really wish that Mattel would go back to this style of packaging. You know, everything that's on here, keep it, except for the Cars Daredevil Garage stuff right there. In fact, maybe we can just get rid of this, like this part down here, and then add some more cars that were in the series. Yeah, and I think a lot of collectors and people would like that. Yeah, so this was released in 2016, this pack right here. If I said 2017 earlier, I'm sorry, but I'm just looking down here at the where it says 2015 Mattel right there. So I know that if the packaging says 2015, it's usually going to be the next year that it was released, because they I guess like they come up with all the stuff the year before and then release it the year after they come up with everything. But yeah, so right behind Dusty, it shows there's a price tag right there. It says $5.99. and I bought this at Burlington. Now, I remember at that Burlington, they also had that 2-pack with the Hudson Hornet, Lightning McQueen, and Mater without wheels. Here, the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup Lightning McQueen, I'm sorry. Yeah, so, and they didn't have tires from that one scene where they went on the train tracks in Cars 2. And then there was that really weird character that reminds me of Lizzie on the tracks. But let's go ahead now and take a look at Rusty Rusteze. Let's start with him. Let's flip this back over right there. Yeah, so Rusty Rusteze appeared in Cars 1. This version. I'll put a picture on the screen somewhere up here, or I don't know where. It might fill up the whole screen. But yeah, so now let's go ahead and take a look at Rusty right here as the packaging falls. So right here is Rusty Rusteze right here. Now, unfortunately, his actor passed away in between Cars 1 and Cars 3, so that's why he didn't really have that much of a speaking role in Cars 3 as Dusty did. Or, which one's this? Is this Rusty? Yeah, this one's Rusty, okay. See? I forgot already. But how to indicate which one's which? This one right here says, I think it says Dusty. Or, no, it's supposed to say Rusty. I have no idea. These guys are weird. But another way to indicate is this one says Rust and this one says Ease. So we know that, Rusty and Dusty, Rust, Ease, it makes kind of sense a little bit. Here's the bottom. These are both 155 scale die-cast made by Mattel, custom painted with no paper stickers, and they're both made in China. There's the bottom right there. The top of this guy right here, I forget his name again. It looks like he has some vinyl toupee up here, and there's like mold or moss growing on the top of it. It's kind of gross. These are both rusty cars. Well, kind of rusty. It appears that they have both been using Rusteze because their bumpers are kind of shiny. Well, not shiny, but they're not rusty as Fred. Yeah, so one thing I never really liked about this model of Rusty is this tooth right here. It just looks really weird. It reminds me of that picture that we got of Clovis Ryder on the collector sheet that made him look kind of like a baby. So yeah, with the tooth. So let's just compare the two right here. Alright, next up we have Dusty Rusteze right here, I think. Yes. He is a Dodge. Not sure what kind of Dodge, but he's a Dodge van. Kind of like Fillmore. Whenever I see this guy, he reminds me of Fillmore. Yeah, there's the side. There's the back. His license plate reads EZE, which is the ending of Ease and the ending of my channel name. Well, the ending of the words in my channel name. Above it says Our Fair City, right there. Here's the other side. Nothing that special, they're both just like mint green cars that are kind of, not rusty, but, what's the word? Kind of like weathered. The paint's kind of weathered a bit. He's made in China as well. There we go. There's the bottom. And I'll put a picture where he appeared on the screen. There we go. So, of course, these two guys are the owners of Rusteze in Cars 1 and Cars 2 and the beginning of Cars 3. But, of course, they sold it to Sterling. And then, eventually, he sold it to Mr. Tex Dinoco over here. Yeah, my Tex doesn't have a mustache anymore. It kind of came off. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at Rusty and Dusty on the turntable so that we can conclude this review. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the first episode of the new series called Old But New. If you guys have any suggestions of cars that were released before May 1st of 2017, leave them down in the comments below. Yeah, so they have to be cars that were released before May 1st of 2017, and I have to have the packaging of the cars. Now, fair warning, these cars that you guys suggest, I probably don't have them, and I probably don't have the packaging for them, so it might take a little while for me to get the cars that you suggest, and actually review it, because I probably don't have them, because, you know, I started collecting in 2017, like January of 2017, and I wasn't really able to collect all of the old ones, and I wasn't really keeping the packagings of them back then, but now I am. So the only two like old packagings of cars that I have are this right here, this one of Rusty and Dusty, and I have a Francesco Bernoulli from I think 2011 over there on my wall. But yeah, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. How are you guys gonna know when I upload a new video? It's simple. There are 3 different ways. The first way is me telling you what the new video is gonna be, which tomorrow's video will be a review of the color changer Cruising McQueen. The second way is by going to the About section of my YouTube channel and looking to see what the new video is going to be. And the third way is by turning on those post notifications so that you will never miss when I upload a new video. This is Rusteze95 signing out. Bye!